In mid-1992 on the Super Nintendo, the arcade game Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Turtles in Time was re-released and repackaged as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, adopting the numbering system that had been used by previous TMNT games on the NES. It added new content like extra levels and bosses, and restructured a few of the stages that were found in the original arcade version of Turtles in Time. Sega's answer to this new port was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Hyperstone Heist, which was released in December of 1992 for the Sega Genesis. It made use of a lot of Turtles in Time assets, but, unlike the SNES version, refitted them into an entirely new story. I guess a more modern-day example of this would be when Batman Arkham Origins reused assets from Batman Arkham City to do the exact same thing. Rather than time travel, the Hyperstone Heist centers around a powerful artifact from Dimension X called the Hyperstone, currently in the possession of Uroku Saki, the Shredder. Using it, he plans on taking over the world, and, in a demonstration of its power, shrinks Liberty Island during one of April O'Neil's news reports. The Turtles go after him to foil his evil schemes, and when they finally confront him in the Technodrome, he transforms into Super Shredder, presumably from the power of the Hyperstone. After defeating him, he falls over the railing, just like in Turtles in Time, but when he lands off-screen, the Hyperstone shatters into 3 pieces, destroying it and restoring Liberty Island. Aiding Shredder are a lot of the same villains from Turtles in Time, like Leatherhead, Rocksteady, Baxter Stockman, and Krang. The only villain featured in the Hyperstone Heist that isn't in the other games is Tatsu, at the end of Stage 3. He's Shredder's right-hand man, and the second-in-command of the Foot Clan, who had appeared in the first and second live-action TMNT movies from the 90s. There are less levels in the Hyperstone Heist than there were in both versions of Turtles in Time, but they have been lengthened in an effort to make up for that drawback. Most of them are just retooled stages from Turtles in Time, with a few new areas and background elements sprinkled in here and there. Level 3 takes place at Shredder's hideout though, which wasn't in Turtles in Time. It looks like an ancient Japanese temple with statues attacking you and everything. Being that the game doesn't use time travel, there is no level taking place in a futuristic city, or set during prehistoric times. One of those levels was replaced with the Shredder hideout one, and the other is Stage 4, a boss gauntlet, having you battle all of the supervillains you had faced up until that point. It's just inside the cave section that was at the end of Stage 2, so nothing new or visually interesting in terms of location. Though Konami did tweak some of the background features and colors in the game compared to Turtles in Time on the arcade and the Super Nintendo, I do wish they had done even more to help differentiate the levels and their locations from what were used in Turtles in Time. The mysterious ghost ship level is the most disappointing in this regard. It's the pirate ship from Turtles in Time with a new paint job, but with some more bright purples and lime greens, maybe even some fog effects, it would have helped sell the supernatural feel of it a bit more and really make it pop on screen. You spend very little time on the ship too, before you find yourself in a cave, so I feel its potential was kinda wasted. Like I said at the beginning, the Hyperstone Heist was Sega's response to the Super Nintendo port of Turtles in Time for their console, the Genesis. It reused a lot of the same assets from the arcade, so gameplay-wise it isn't all that different. The only real changes were that now the dash had been assigned to a specific button, as opposed to just happening automatically. You were no longer able to throw enemies at the screen, and the combat as a whole was made faster, with the enemy AI beefed up and made more aggressive. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Hyperstone Heist may be an inferior copycat of Turtles in Time. It doesn't really do anything that impressive or spectacular with the formula, but it shouldn't be disregarded entirely. I do enjoy some of the visuals, the music, and the attempt made to introduce a few new elements to this series that we hadn't seen before. I also enjoy the story, how it centers around a powerful artifact from Dimension X. That's pretty cool. What are your thoughts on the Hyperstone Heist, though? Have you played it? Do you enjoy it? Or do you find it to be a lazy ripoff of Turtles in Time? I'd love to hear what you have to say in the comments below. I want to thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed my review, please think about subscribing, giving it a like, and hit that bell icon to be notified of future content I release. If you'd like to nominate future comic book or superhero-related video games for me to review, you can also do so by becoming a producer over on Patreon.com. I will see you all in the next one. Take care, stay safe, and always stay nerdy.